All right, y'all. So in this very last section, this is my favorite section because like it's really cool, but there are a lot of steps that do take time. But let me start with intuition. When we dilate, we normally dilate from zero. Here, let me just tell you. So it says dilate by a factor of 2, with this as being the center. So what's going to happen is, if you count from this point here, where's my laser? From this point here to this point here, I'm going 2 right, 1 up. 2 right, 1 up. So dilate by a factor of 2 means that I do it one more time. So I go 2 right, 1 up. So this is my new image point. Let me change colors. From this blue point right here to this point right there, I'm going 1 down, 4 left. So I'm going to go 1 down, 4 left. That's my second image point. Then for the third one, right here, I'm going 3 down, 1 left. So I'm going to go 3 down, 1 left. That's my third point. And so when you connect them, you can see that this new figure right here got twice as big, but it blows up sort of from this perspective here. So let me erase all the middle lines, and hopefully the picture is a little bit better. And so just compare the original triangle to the second. And so we say that this right here is the center of the dilation because it sort of expands in this way, okay? Now it matters which point you choose, because if I did the same thing from this point right here, I'm gonna go 4 up and 1 to the right. I'm gonna go 4 up and 1 to the right. So from this original point to this new one, I'm going 1, 2, 3 to the right, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to the right, and up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so, holy crap, 1, 2, 3, 6. So it's going to be up here is my second one. And then lastly, from this point here to that one there, that's 4 to the right and 2 up. So this is 4 to the right and 2 up, which makes this one my last point. So now I can connect them as well. And so let me erase all this other junk in the middle. And hopefully you can see how these are different. This one here, you're zooming in and out away from this center point. This one here, you're zooming out but away from this bottom point. But comparing these two, it's the exact same triangle. Like this triangle here in red, the pre-image, is in the exact same spot. It's just that where you choose to make the dilation matters. And so where the image ends up does change. And so that's just changing the center. So mathematically, there is 3 steps. The first is that you will subtract the coordinates of the center. So this center here is at -6, 2. So we're going to do -6, and we're going to do -2, which in other words is +6 -2. So this is 10. Wow. That's 12. This is what, 14? 7 minus 2 is 5. 3 minus 2 is 1. 5 minus 2 is 3. So 10, 5. Oh. I don't know why this is the wrong coordinates in the first place. Hold up. So, I don't even know what this is. This is -7, -2. Like, this is just, like, flat wrong. I apologize for that. -2, 3. And then the last point is -3, -3. Okay, that looks better. So let's do that again. So plus 6 here is -1. Plus 6 here is 4. Plus 6 there is 3. Minus 2 there is -4. This is 1. That's -5. Okay, that looks a lot better. Okay, so -1 minus 4. 4 comma 1. And then 3 comma -5 here. That's not 3. So here's the translating and subtracting the center. At this point in time, you apply the dilation, so the scale factor is r is equal to 3. And so we take all these values on top, and on each column, we're going to times it by 3. So -3, -12, 12, 3, 9, -15. So this is -3 comma -12. This is 12 comma 3. And this is 9, -15. Boop, boop, boop. So this is like me blowing it up. It's like really big. So here, if you tripled it in size, it gets right there. And now, what you do is you add back the coordinates of the center. So we're going to add that -6 back in, and we're going to add that 2 back in. When we add the -6, we're really subtracting. When we add 2, well, that's just adding 2. So from this left column here, I'm going to subtract 6, so my -9. This is what, 6? That's going to be 3. And this column right here, I'm going to just add 2 to those values. So -10. This is 5. -13. Sure. So -9, -10 is all the way down here. 6 comma 5 is all the way up there. And then, where am I? 3, -13 is really, really deep, deep down here. So when you connect it, hopefully you believe me that this is really expanding triple in size relative to this point right here. Okay? So that's your 3 steps. And it works like this for rotation as well. So we're going to do this all over again. Where did these numbers come from? I'm so confused. Anyway, let's just review. We're going to subtract the center, except all these numbers here are wrong. I'm so sorry. So QRS. So Q is at 4 comma 7. Did I switch the 2? I switched the 2. Like a total bozo. Yeah, I switched the 2. Anyway, R is going to be 6 comma 3. And then S here is what? 8 comma 5. The center here is at 1 comma 2. And so we subtract off 1, subtract off 2, and we just go for it. So here this is 3, 5, 7. 7 minus 2 is 5. 3 minus 2 is 1. 5 minus 2 is 3. So 3 comma 5 is, where is that? Q prime, 5 comma 1, R prime. S prime is going to be 7 comma 3. Excuse me. So there it is. We're going to shift it back to the origin. We apply the rotation. So here we want to do 90 degrees clockwise, which is cough, cough, 270 counterclockwise. That formula specifically is y negative x. So we're going to swap 5, 3, 1, 5, 3, 7. And now to take care of the minus sign right here, throw in a new negative. So 5 minus 3 is down here. 1 negative 5. And then 3 minus 7. And last but not least, we add back the center. So the center for all of this was, I believe, 1 comma 2. Yeah. So the center being 1 comma 2 means that we add back 1 and we add back 2. And so now, la 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 la. Oh, I need to look above. So from this column here to that one, I just add back 1. So that's going to be 6, 2, 4. And then from this column here, I'm going to add back 2. And so this is minus 1, minus 3, minus 5. So 6, negative 1 is here. 2, negative 3 is there. And then 4, negative 5 there. So this is Q prime. This is R prime. And then this is going to be, nope. This will be S prime. And so visually, hopefully you can see that we have rotated this 90 degrees clockwise. And so that's what it turns out to be. Yeah. Thanks. Oh, and end of unit. Nice.